First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopaedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Well, I'm just about 15 minutes away from being able to take some runs on the corduroy groomers here at Beaver Creek. But before I get to that, I just kind of wanted to get into a little bit of mountain safety for something that you may not realize happens in the trees, because we have had a lot of great snow and it might be tempting to get off the groomers and get into the trees. But since we are predominantly pine trees here, there's a big feature about them that you may not quite understand, and that's something called a tree well. So I'm like right at the side of the groomers here, and I literally took one step off and just totally sank into the snow, which is great for snowboarding or skiing. But as soon as you get into the trees and enjoy that powder, look at that sort of ditch surrounding that pine tree there. So that's what's known as the tree well. And a lot of times that's going to be covered up with a light layer of powder as a result of snow falling off of the tree branches there. I'm just pointing the camera up. Hopefully we can get a look at that. You know, don't get too dizzy. So if that little hole is covered up and you happen to fall over next to that pine tree, you're going to fall deep down into that tree well, and it's really hard to self-recess if you fall into a tree well, because your skis could be crossed, or your board's upside down, or your backpack's hanging down. It's tough to get up there and unstrap, and then additionally snow can fall on top of you. So if you are wanting to venture in the trees, make sure to give the pine trees a wide berth, and make sure your ability level is advanced or above before checking out some trees. Beaver Creek has a few great options of trails that kind of cut into the trees and stay a little bit groomed, so you don't have to worry about tree wells. Stay safe out there and enjoy this amazing snow. And thanks to Vail Summit Orthopaedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this First Chair. And coming up next, we'll be speaking with Christy Sports in the studio.